Welcome back. Members of the Movement for the Actualization of a Sovereign State of Biafra took to the streets of Umuahia in Abia State, southeast Nigeria, calling for the resignation of the chairman of INEC, Professor Tahiru Jega. The angry mob members marched through major streets of the coal city, chanting solidarity songs with placards, some of which read, "Jega must go," with Jega no election. They claimed that the card reader machine will not guarantee votes from the Igbos. According to the group, Professor Jega is protecting the interests of the All Progressives Congress candidates from the north, while undermining the interests of the Igbos and its brothers from the southeast and south-south region of the country. It was learned that the anti-Jega protests, which were held simultaneously across the 5 states of the southeast, which includes Abia, Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Imo states.
Welcome to Business News. Precise Financial System, a leading financial software development company, has unveiled a new web-based solution called Sliric. Speaking on the occasion of the company's 21st anniversary, which coincides with the launch, the managing director, Mr. Akinyele Okeremi, expects the software will finally put an end to the challenge of an account reconciliation in electronic funds transfer.
One of the innovations that brought ease in business transaction is electronic funds transfer. Even more, it supports recent approach in Nigeria to be a cashless or cash-like society. However, EFT has also posed loads of reconciliation challenges for banks and other institutions. The solution is what everyone is here to know.
There's absolute need for you to be able to show and have full records of all your transactions. When you go and sleep in your house at night, Clarek pulls the records from the CBA onto itself without you knowing you are asleep. It pulls the records from the switch files onto itself and then runs the reconciliation, and then by the next morning you come back, it sends the reports to you. If you have reconciliation problems, don't look any further.
And unreconciled accounts are veritable areas for fraud and irregularities. And I'm quite glad that young people like this are making things happen in Nigeria.
Precise Financial System, a simple solutions firm, is unveiling an EFT reconciliation web-based software called Cleric.
I want to congratulate Yeli and Philip for what they have done. They are being able to come into IT industry, into the finance industry, and innovate and bring things and make us proud.
And this is a product that has saved and will still continue to save this country billions of naira. It's an homegrown solution that has been in the market since 1994 exactly, but which had actually transformed over the years to a world-class solution.
It can be run using a thin client. What that means is that you do not need to install the application on your device. Once it is resident on a server, you can use anything that has a browser, including your smartphone, including your tablets, including a laptop, including a PC. Anything that has a browser, you can use it to access the application. That's the meaning of being web-based.
For Yele and Philip, two founding partners in the solution drive, it's not so much of developing a software solution for various sectors, but the audacity of two Nigerians whose brain product now compete favorably across the world, considering their operation which spreads across over 30 countries, including EcoBank France. Olu Phillips, Channels Television News.
Some company news now. Lafarge Africa PLC, the Nigerian arm of the world's biggest cement firm, Lafarge, today released its 2014 full-year audited results. The company's 2014 revenue declined marginally by 0.1% to 205.84 billion naira, while pre-tax profit fell 35.9% to 41.19 billion naira. Company earnings were also adversely impacted by other operating losses of about 1.6 billion naira. The firm has proposed to pay a dividend of 3 naira 60 kobo per share, compared with 1 naira 20 kobo in the previous year. Bearish trading on a lot of stocks, including Epion Holdings, Zenith Bank and Guarantee Trust Bank, led the market to shed 0.82%. Here's Emana Amawe with a summary of today's trading session at the Nigerian equities market.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. Well, the last trading day of the week saw total market volume at the Nigerian equities market increase by over 50% to close at 1.39 billion, but value came in lower at 1.37 billion naira. The market closed facing south as the all-share index and market capitalization dropped by 0.82% by 30,895.74 and 10.30 trillion naira respectively on tight trading. 7-Up Bottling Company tops the gainers chart with 1 naira. It comes ahead of Unilever, which added 27 kobo to its share price, and Champion Breweries with a 22 kobo gain. On the decliners table, WAPCO dropped 4 naira 45 kobo, while Okomo Oil and First Bank Nigeria Holdings lost 50 kobo and 39 kobo each. The top volume drivers for the session were Unity Bank, WAPIC and FBNH with 1.30 billion, 82.61 million and 44.54 million respectively. Well, those are the trading figures for the day. I'm Emana Amawe. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Emana. Now, the price of Brent and U.S. crude fell today after the International Energy Agency said a global oil glut is building and U.S. oil production shows no signs of slowing. Brent crude was down 94 cents to $56.14 a barrel, while U.S. crude fell by almost $2 to $45.27 a barrel. According to the IEA, while OPEC output declined in February, global supply was up by 1.3 million barrels per day year-on-year at 94 million barrels per day, led by a 1.4 million barrels per day non-OPEC increase. While investors also kept an eye on Libya, where fighting has slowed output. Production has varied between 410,000 and 490,000 barrels per day this week, higher than estimates of February supply. Well, that's it on Business News for tonight. A quick check on those major markets we track here on Business News, and then the rest of the news at 10 will continue.
And still ahead on the news at 10, Nigerian players impress at the quarterfinals of the IWTF Lagos Open. That's on Sports News. Stay with us.